What's going on, everybody? David here from Bluckers Videos and Collectables, and today I got a brand new video for y'all. And this time it is over my birthday haul that I did over the weekend, and very excited at the pickups that I got. And I'm not done yet because I still got some more hunting to do later on. So when I get those items, and I will showcase them as well. But for the past 3 days, I was able to do a few things and go to a couple places. So I'm real excited what I picked up. The first item that I picked up was probably about a week ago, and that's what kind of kick-started my birthday haul, I guess. But anyways, so I was able to go to my local movie trading company here in Denton, and I met up with my good friend Justin Kronk there, because if you watched my last video, I did some trades with him. So, but I didn't showcase this item because it wasn't part of the trade or anything. But anyway, so I went inside and I was able to look around to see what they had available. Not much as they usually would, because normally they used to have a lot of good stuff that was brought into them. But hopefully that will come later on during the year. But you know, every store, they have their ups and downs when it comes to items and stuff, especially things that you want to look for and you really can't find anything. But it is what it is. But so I was able to pick up this Venom figure from the movie. This was a Walmart exclusive that came with the Blu-ray DVD combo pack. And so very happy to buy this. It was fairly cheap though. It was very inexpensive at all. Because normally you would have to buy the Blu-ray, and that Blu-ray is like what, 25, 30 bucks, you know, just to get this figure. So I got it for a fraction of that. So very happy to have this. I do want to get the Voodoo version. It's the same thing, but the only thing different, it says Voodoo, and then here at the bottom, I think it's like a limited edition to like 5,000 or something. And I'm not sure what the exact number is. I think it was 5,000, or maybe be 50,000. I don't know. But I do like to have one just to add to the collection. That I have two variants, you know. Like I said, the only thing that's different is the card back. That's about it. But anyways, so that was my first pickup. And so my second pickup, I was able to go to Freaks and Geeks, and my buddy's shop that owns that store. And so I hadn't been there in a while. You know, it's been, I think the last time I was there when they had the little small pre-opening celebration, and that was back in, like, I want to say October, maybe September, I'm not sure. But it's been a good minute. So I wanted to go there because, one, you know, I like to support local shops, you know, and the way with the toy industry is these days, it's good to support, especially if you buy vintage stuff, is to support, you know, the smaller, small business, you know. So anyways, I was able to find a lot of stuff there that I hadn't seen in the old store, because, you know, he is in a new location right now. So if you're ever in the Denton area, please check out Freaks and Geeks. You know, really good store. They expanded. It's got a lot of space now, and you know, it's got a lot of merchandise there and stuff. So real good stuff. But anyways. So I was looking around, you know, there's a few items that I wanted to get, you know, but I decided to pick up this item because this is a grail of mine that I want to get, or complete, should I say. So this is the Pit series from the legendary comic book heroes toy line, and this is the Pit is the Build-A-Figure. So this was pretty reasonable. It's going to take me a while to complete this guy, because some of the figures are, for whatever reason, just like really expensive. But others, you know, they're pretty reasonable. So you can get majority of them for a reasonable price. But the other two, you know, I don't know why they're so difficult. But anyways, so I was able to pick up Witchblade. He was one of my favorite comic books that I read growing up, especially as a teenager. And this is Pit right here, and there's the Build-A-Figure right there, Witchblade. And so this is what kickstarted this figure line for me. And Also, here is the rest of the line, which you got Rip Claw, Madman, Savage Dragon, you have Judge Dredd, Witchblade, and then you have Super Patriot. So apparently, Madman and Judge Dredd are the most expensive ones for whatever reason. I have no idea. I think this little boy Timmy, comes with Madman, and he's like the most expensive one next to Judge Dredd. So this is Pitt, the Build-A-Figure, and I grew up reading Pitt and the Max, all those guys from Image Comics, so I was a huge fan of Image Comics, and I love their stories and what they bring and stuff. Not that I wasn't a fan of DC or Marvel, but Image Comics and Dark Horse Comics were the ones that really caught my eye and what really made me dive into those stories and stuff. So very happy to pick this up. Very happy to start building this guy. So slowly but surely, probably within a year, hopefully I'll be able to complete this guy. So I will be opening them up and putting them together and displaying them. So I might even do a YouTube series, let's build a Pit series, I think that would be something that people will probably be interested in seeing. So the next day I was able to go to a couple of spots. I did go to the downtown mini mall here in the square in town, but I wasn't able to stay long because I kind of went towards the end of its, should I say, near closing time, but they kind of kicked us out before anything was able to happen because, I guess they were trying to check out everybody before they actually fixed the clothes for the day. But it is what it is. So I ended up going to Recycle Books, which was like right next door to it. And Recycle Books is where I used to, I get all my movies from, I do all my trades and stuff. And if I have DVDs I want to upgrade to Blu-ray, I'll trade them in and I'll, do that. But anyways, they are now starting to sell video games, and they are selling toys as well. Not a lot of toys, just like a handful of toys, but they do sell because I go there at least every couple of months, and I do see new stuff there, and old stuff that hadn't been there, that was there sitting for a while are gone now. So I know that there are collectors out there that are actually picking up these items, because I remember when they first bought collectibles, and toys, they used to collect dust for the longest, but now it's picking up. But anyway, so I'm very happy that I did go on there because I was able to get this item, and this is this lobster from the Street Sharks toy line made by Mattel, and this is one of the villains that the Street Sharks fought, and so if you don't know what Street Sharks is, if you are a fan of Ninja Turtles, I think most fans of Ninja Turtles know what Street Sharks are, but if you don't know what Street Sharks are, it's kind of like the Ninja Turtles. Pretty much the premise is the exact same thing. It's basically four brothers that turn into mutants and they fight crime and stuff like that. So if you know Ninja Turtles, that's what Street Sharks is. Didn't last long, wasn't as popular. Only have a 40 episode run, and but a lot of people didn't like it just because they are Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle ripoffs. But I don't care. I love sharks. I like Ninja Turtles. So hey, it works for me. So I'm happy. But very happy to have him because this is my second one in my collection. The first one I have is Slamu, one of the Street Shark brothers, and I got him through a trade through Tattoo Toy Hunter Kevin, and we made a trade, and I think he had two of them. I think he has got one in its mitten box, and then he had a loose one that he picked up at a garage sale, I think, and I made a trade with him for it. So I have him, and I got Lobster. So I'm very happy to add this. Now these aren't cheap. I think this guy goes for about 30 to 40 bucks, but I got him for a fraction of that, so I'm real happy about that. So to build my Street Shark collection is going to take some time as well, because those things average between the cheapest is probably like $15 and on up, so But anyways, so also later on that day, when after Cycle Books, I went to the movie trading company in Louisville, and normally I would get some movies as well to go along with my birthday wish list, or haul, should I say. But not this time. I was able to go there because that has a much better selection, in my opinion, as far as movies goes than the one here in Denton. And normally I would probably buy like a handful, like a bunch of movies, and normally. But this time I was only able to pick, this time I picked up one, and it was an upgrade from DVD that I had before I got to Blu-ray at the time. So the ones that I was looking for, they didn't have them, so I have to wait on that. Probably maybe get them from eBay, or maybe wait till later on when I go to another location. But I did pick up, I upgraded the DVD of Pacific Rim to Blu-ray, so was able to get this, and this comes with a sweet looking lenticular cover with there. So very happy about this pickup and upgrade. Been wanting to do that for a long time, but never thought about it until now. So very happy I got this. So anyways, so then after that, the next day I went to Retro Madness. I heard about that place through Craig's Not Another Retro channel, YouTube channel, and also my buddy Justin Kronk. He also he's a regular there, and also Uberhulk. He's also a regular there. So if you haven't subscribed to Narc's channel or Uberhulk, I'll leave a link in the description below so you can check out their channels and give them a sub. They got some really good content right there, and they're both vintage collectors, and they both got pretty impressive vintage collections, should I say. And they're regulars over there, especially Narc. He's real good friends with those guys over there. He does a lot of trades with them, and he picks up a lot of stuff from there. They get good stuff. So that was my first time going over there. So very pleasant experience. And I also had brought some items there as trade-in. I didn't know what I was expecting with that and stuff, because my first time there. And so when I came back with the offer, I was like, whoa, really? Because they was asking me how much I was looking for, and I just told them, I said whatever was fair. And so they gave me a nice deal. I was just like, okay, that's cool. So it was just only a handful of items. It wasn't that much, but it was pretty impressive. So I got a nice amount of store credit through them. So I was able to pick up a few items, and I didn't spend all my store credit there because I wanted to kind of save it for another visit, But really neat channel, really neat store. Even my wife, she picked up an item there, so I was kind of impressed with that. So, but it was something she wanted, and thought it'd be something useful for her and for me as well. But anyways, so after going, I probably spent like a good hour in there, probably a little longer. So after going there, I was able to pick up a few items. I'll save the big one for last. So the first item I was able to get was from the Star Wars Solo line. I don't see these often in stores. The only time I think I've only seen Wave 4 of the Solo Force Link 2.0 line. I was only able to pick Beckett and a Royal Guard, and I haven't seen any of the other ones yet. So when I saw this, I had to snatch her up, and this is the 3 3/4 L337. So finally have her in my collection. So now I think I need like 4 more figures to complete this wave, and then I'll be complete with the Solo wave. I don't know if they're going to be releasing any more of the Solo figures. I think they're done with that. I think 4 waves and that's it. So if anything, I might have to go to another location or get them off of Amazon or eBay. So it is what it is. And so if y'all remember from my trade that I did with Justin Kronk in my last video, he did give me this as a birthday gift. This is the Toy Biz Juggernaut, and when I was over there, I looked in their Toy Biz section. They have a little Toy Biz Marvel Legends section, and they have an accessory box that was like filled with like accessories and loose figures and stuff. And so he was incomplete. So I was able to find the battering ram that goes with Juggernaut. And so now he is complete. So I'm very happy about that. So when I saw that piece, I was like, yep, that's it. And actually Justin was there, you know, at Retro Madness as well. So I got to meet his son. And it's good times, you know. Even my wife walked around and looked at the whole store. And you know, she likes to take the walk around once, maybe twice, to kind of see what they got. But other than then she leaves. Me, I have to go through everything, you know. When you're a collector, that's what you do. So, was able to pick up that battering ram to complete my Juggernaut that Justin gave me. So, very excited about that. So now, this piece is the main piece that I got. And it was a very good price. It was very cheap. And usually they go for like, just for incomplete. And this item is incomplete, by the way. So, it's one of those things where I'll slowly pick up pieces here and there to complete it. But usually this item usually goes for about no lower than 50 to 60 bucks. And this is incomplete. But from what I've seen, I'm pretty sure it can go lower. But I was able to pick up Snake Mountain, you know, and very happy about this. Very excited because I do have Castle Grayskull, and I did need a Snake Mountain to go with my Castle Grayskull, and I didn't know if and when I was ever going to get one. So when they had this there and I saw the price on it, I was like, shit, I think I might have to grab this while I can, because I don't think I'll ever find a price like this, especially out in the wild, you know. So it's missing just about everything. It only has like one piece, I think, that came with it, which I was surprised. But everything else is missing, which is fine, because I like buying stuff like this. That way I can piece it together, you know, whenever I want to. So very happy about this. It's in great condition, you know, very nice. And I don't even know if the microphone works, because this thing does have a microphone right here, and right here, you know, you can talk into it. But I'll have to buy a battery, you know, and we'll see if it works or not. So very pleased with this pickup that I managed to snag. So I used up, you know, a little bit of my store credit for all these items I showed you there from that store. So very happy, very pleased with that. Oh, they had a lot of stuff there. They had a lot of good stuff there. But, you know, I just wanted to pace myself. I didn't want to buy everything all at one time. Like I normally would. But anyways, guys, that's going to be the end of the video. It went longer than I wanted to. But if you're new to the channel, please give the channel a sub, like the video, comment down below what you think of the items that I picked up. If you have any of these items in your collection, let me know. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you can receive all my uploads. And words of wisdom: buy what you love and not what you like. Because if you buy what you like, you will always end up getting rid of it. And I'll catch y'all later.